Welcome back, welcome back. Today's a special day. Today, I proved my point once again. And I would like to thank this YouTuber for, looking up what other people have already, wrote stuff down, left for us. And, we all are rolling this game together. We're all called to live and try to understand, And I'm just like you trying to understand. And my Lord blessed me with this fury. Now I get it. Most people, you only want to hear sweet nothings. You only want to see my Father be nice to you. And I get it. Me too. But a lot of things have been done. And someone has to fucking pay the bill. That's it. See, everybody wants to talk God or whatever you want to talk, but you know what we all eventually get down to talking about? What's fair. And you know what everybody always does? They forget about us. Yous will always want to be fair and then forget what the fuck yous did to us. And then say, let's start over. No. It's like what Joker said to Batman. There is no going back. You started something. And it's changed everything. Now, I've been saying for, quite some time now in my videos, we're home. You came here. I keep saying, this is the old world. This is where Egypt is. Whatever those guys are on and fighting over, I don't care. Why? Because if it was so important, why the fuck does everybody want to come over here? Why isn't everybody trying to go to the promised land? Oh yeah, because it's a big ass desert. It ain't nothing there that can sustain the world. Get it? But you just come here and you trampled on us. You changed our names. You changed our reality. And that's okay. Because, my Father will have his vengeance. Now, if it ain't me, then I'm speaking for the bloodline that run this shit for real. Because I don't think they would be too happy and want to speak to people nice that live on their land and tell their children, you're nothing. You're just a nigger. You know nothing. Even though you study things and I'm a whatever race and I don't even fucking pay attention to the news, but I'm gonna tell you what the fuck you are when I don't even know what I am. So before this gets Vegeta-like, I'm gonna play this video because this is not about racism, it's not about hate, it's about we all have a place and you just need to go back home. Because the prophecy says, if you don't go back home, my Father's gonna pound you to dust until you go back home. So, I didn't make up the Bible. I didn't make up the prophecies. You just pay attention to them.
Romans or white Europeans or other, people that are not from that region or from this culture, civilization. Again, the people who are actually from this culture and civilization, they called it Tamari, meaning the beloved land, which is cultivated by the hoe, whatever that means. There were other descriptive names of Egypt, such as Ta'ankh, meaning the land of blood and fertile soil, Kemet, fertile soil, black soil. We have black and fertile soil here in America, very abundantly, meaning the black soil. Nahet, meaning land of sycamore tree, and Mizr, the safe and civilized country. And now we're in this book. It's called A Book of the Beginnings by Gerald Massey. And it says here, according to Aulus Gellius Diodorus, Egypt was named Aeria, the Egyptian Aur, later Aer. But look at this, Aeria, just add an M between the A and the E. What do you get? Ameria, right? Ameria, Aeria. Alright? The Egyptian Ar, later Aer, in the name of the river Hebrew Er. Aeria is the land of the river, possibly with the further meaning of the pure, as Ia means to wash, white, and purify. Another name of Egypt is Tamari. Again, another name of Egypt is Tamari. Again, Tamarikan, Tamarik, the Tamariqua, Tamariqua.
Notice that, the woman that birthed Jesus, his name's in there, Mary. I marry her, Imerica. Get it? That's what Jews named it. A woman.
Tamaricans. Ta is to drop, heap, deposit, type. Mary is the inundation. Tamari is land thus deposited. The vulgar English to ta is a child's word, and it.
But my people called it Tamerica, Tamari, not Mary. Get it? Oh, now you're starting to understand that they change words around, take letters off, and then say now it's this. Word semantics. Magic. To keep you arguing about shit. And say, no, nigger, it was named this and it was named that, and you're not to be trusted. I don't care what comes out of your mouth.
Means to deposit soil. Also, Tamari reads the gift of inundation, the gift of the goddess Mary. The goddess Mary, or Mary, who had dual form as Mary Res, south, and Mehi, north. Egypt is also designated the land of the eye. Alright, so that's interesting. So Mary Res, south, we're talking about South America, and Mehi, Mexico, Mehi, North America. Alright, now we're going to read from the Zondervan Encyclopedia of the Bible, Volume 2. Alright, a lot of you
There's
know
such a
about
thing
the
as
Bible.
that?
And it says here, names of Egypt. The ancient Egyptians had several terms for their homeland. Kemet, the black land, as opposed to the desert, the red land.
I wonder why they had 7 names for their land. It seems like the biblical people run with a lot of numbers, like 3, 7 days to create the world, and, it seems like they do everything Daddy did in honor of him.
Tawi, the 2 lands, Upper and Lower Egypt, and Tamari, again, and Tamari, Tamarica, Tamari, a term of uncertain meaning. They don't know what it means. They're telling you that. But you know what? We all know what it means. It means Tamarica, the beloved land of the priest kings, the Khans. The English name Egypt derives from Greek Aegyptos, which in turn derives from
Land of the Khans, huh? The Canaanites? The Canaanites? Oh, okay.
from Egyptian And it says here, Pata, mention of the Ka spirit of the god Pita or house of Pita, a name for Memphis, the ancient capital. All right. This term, already attested in the Armana letters of the 14th century BC as Hikuta, shows the use of a city named for the land. Conversely, the Arabic name of the land, Mazar or Mizr, also stands for Cairo, successor to Memphis. All right. So they're telling you that they had many names, but one of them was Tameri. Again, Tameri, which they don't know what it means. That's why they don't teach us about this. But they know, those in the elite circles, right, what Tameri is and where it was. All right, so we went through a lot of references, right, referring to Egypt as Tameri. This is one of them. Is called an Egyptian hieroglyphic dictionary with an index of English words, king list, and geographical list with indexes, list of.
I wonder if the Egyptian people that are really the American Egyptian people, I wonder if they're gonna look like all the same as the other black people. I wonder if those Egyptian people are gonna look like the people, you know, on the walls and have no facial hair with a long beard, signifying your kingship over the peasants. Because, you know, you all look the same.
Hieroglyphic characters, Coptic and Semitic alphabets, etc. By Sir E.A. Wallace Budge. It says M.A. and L.I.T.T.D., Cambridge, Massachusetts. All right, and it says sometime scholar of Christ College, Cambridge. All right, and it says he was the keeper of the Egyptian and Assyrian Antiquities British Museum. So very important guy, scholar. This is volume 2. We're going to go into volume 1 and 2. All right, this is around 1920. All right. All right, so we're on page 815 in this book in volume 2, and we find here the word Tamerau, Tamerau, Tamari, Tamarau. What does it say? People of the land of the Nile flood. We're talking about the Mississippi, Colorado River, Grand Canyon. What are we talking about here?
Isn't it really coincidental that, you know, Egypt over there has a Memphis, but we have a Memphis too, right next to a river? Just like theirs. It's a coincidence. Or is it yin and yang? Two kingdoms that represent the same thing, just opposite sides. I wonder. Oh, the two brothers that got off the boat and didn't betray the Most High. But the third nigga, we never hear his story. Where'd Japhet go? Where'd he go? Does anybody ever fucking talk about him getting off the boat? Nope. I wonder why.
That's the real facts. All right, so Dr. Hyde, what you thinking about Nile River today? So Tameru, the people of the land of the Nile flood. Example, the Egyptian.
Tamaru, that sounds real familiar.
A Tamaru is an Egyptian of the Nile flood of the Mississippi. All right, now look at this. Remove the T, right, and remove the A in the bottom. What are you left with? You left with Ameru, Amaru, Ameru, Tupac Amaru, Amaru, the plum serpent. Remember, Tameru, Amera.
Oh, so Tupac wasn't just a regular guy. He named himself after the original people of the land. And he said, I'm God to you niggas. Oh yeah, he had a mustache with a long beard, and he didn't really have a lot of this. I wonder if he had any of the blood in him. I wonder maybe if he was a killmonger of a Israel and Egypt. I wonder what his music was about. What did he say all the time? You know, they say your music represents you. I wonder what he was talking about. Nah, he was just talking about thug, thug, shoot yourself up, and gang, 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 gang. That's what he was talking about, right?
Tamari. All right.
Pyramid on the Nile in Northeast Africa doesn't have stair steps going up it. It doesn't have temples on top of its summits. They could not go and break through the boat on the temples atop those great pyramids. There are none there. And that was the clue that Egypt was writing about the Americas. And the deeper I got into the records, the clearer it got. They started actually saying, and because Amen loved that land so much, he said it's his beloved land, and that word was Mary, the beloved. Mary, M-E-R-I, Mary. And the land, of course, as before, is Ta. So you have the land, the beloved land, Ta Mary. And they kept that name and just put the Ta on the end of it. So Ta Mary became a Mary Ta, we simply say, America. We kept the name that Egypt gave to the Americans. So that was the big mystery behind.
You know, there's something that the Bible shared that reminds me of. It said that my father is going to be so disappointed at us not listening to him. For a good punishment, what he's going to do is put complete idiots over us. Morons. Complete morons. And I said, why would he do that? And now I know. You know how hard it is to not want to be a savage when you know the person you're talking to is a complete fucking moron? And they just don't get it. And you gotta obey the law. You know how angry that makes me? A lot more than I show. A lot more than I want to display. It's called being a man. See, when you know the truth, you know it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Behind that $10 million map that Martin Waldseemüller made and then put the name America on it in 1507. And then those who knew and those who were trying to hide things said, wait a minute, you can't put that name on here. And the next time you reprinted that map, it was off. It was gone. Because that's the name that Egypt had given the land.
What defines a brand? Some might say it's the product that they provide.
That's crazy.
Tamari.
And we're back at this website called Rasta Life. Why are we read this before? This website, this brother got good blogs, and it says the Black African Kemites, Black Ancient Egyptians. It says Black is ancient Kemet, Egypt. Several so-called distinguished authors have proposed the Egyptians called their country Kemet or Kemet, which means black, after the color of the soil. This twisted lie is not supported by any analysis of the ancient Egyptian language. There is nothing in the grammar suggesting that soil, or even earth, had any connection with the use of the word Kemet. So we just read in the other book it really meant like the city, right? Mizr or Mizraim. The only references to the soil in the names of ancient Egypt were the names of Tamari and Tamir. Ta meaning earth or land. So Tamarika, the land of Hamarika.
You know what's funny? Obi-Wan Kenobi once told me, in his video, these idiots don't even realize they're worshiping fucking an Indian god named Tammuz. And it's written in the Bible. He actually fucking showed it in the Bible where it says women and men are crying over Tammuz. And he shows the legend of Tammuz and how it literally the same thing as Jesus. And I was like, yo, this trick, this thing is so vastly deep.
All right. So anything related to soil in the names of ancient Egypt were the names Tamari, Tamir, Tamarika, Ameri, Americana, Tamericapana, Tameric, Tameriqua, Tameri. All right. All right. So now we're in the same book by the same author, but we're in volume 1 now. All right. Page 315. We see the word or the sound Mera. All right. Hieroglyph says an.
Not for nothing, I really believe my father made me like do this word thing differently, see words differently. Like when I see Tamerica, I know automatically you beat my reality out of me and made me talk like you. And my father said yous are idiots. And my father also said in the book that he gave us abilities to speak a certain way that you couldn't, no matter how hard you try. And that would make me think when we came face to face, you're never gonna be able to say things the way I originally say them, so you're gonna add in shit so you can say it. So you can understand what I'm saying. Get it? Maybe not. Maybe you don't get it, but you know, I get it. Now, like I said, when I see Tamerica, I see Tamarican. You know what I mean? Cause we don't fucking say things like you. We don't. It's not Timary. I could be wrong, but this theory has helped me figure out so many things with the words and the names and shit. And I forgot what one of my best examples is. Oh yeah, Emmanuel. E-man-L. Man is L. Which directly fucking says what the Bible says. That there's the Most High. And that he's a man. He has a body. He's up there chilling on the throne, stunting on you niggas. Right? And then it also correlates when it says that he's somewhere special in his own dimension, and he chose special people to represent him. And when the time comes, he jumps on them, and then that man becomes L. But they're not really him. Get it? His spirit's on them, and now they can do all this Superman shit. Get it? Get it? Get it now? And then the people that see this guy transform into Goku, they go, God is with us. He's in that nigga. He went Super Saiyan. It's a wrap. We can't lose. Get it? But the Bible ends with the Most High saying, that time's gonna stop. I'm gonna stop fucking jumping on these guys, cause you mere mortals just don't get it. So I'm gonna get off my throne. I'm gonna hit fucking ultra super unlimited instinct fucking level 10 billion. And I'm gonna fucking have my way with you people, because this is what yous understand. I'm gonna speak your language to you. Because when my men spoke the language to you, when I gave them strength to rule, and they didn't rule by brute force, they still gave you a chance, which, led them to being swindled in the mind. Thus portraying me and, me having my way with them. Because the bad guys understood I'm the only weapon, and I'll fuck any and everyone up. See, that's how the Most High gets shit done. He doesn't have any mercy on any of us. Well, the good side does. Forgiveness and all that. He literally said, it's because I said it. I made a contract. I said, this is what's going to happen. I chose these people, and there's nothing you can do about it. Everything you think you're doing is because I allow you. And then when it's time, I'm going to have my way. Thus says the Lord. Now, as I was cruising through the YouTube streets, seen a really good video. And, you know, had me thinking between this one side of consciousness and other side of consciousness, the yin and yang. Because I see niggas sneak this. And that's okay. It's okay. You know not to call my name. I rip you to shreds. You all know. You all sneak this. I'm Goku. Shadow Realm. Say my fucking name. So I can play your voice saying my name and then chew you to shreds. Now, this is not what this is about. Now, what this person made me realize is the division that is going on, and how, yes, we do need to speak, because we're all, you know, trying to go on the right side or recruit to a side. And I'm not gonna say I'm on the good side. Let's keep it neutral, right? We're all trying to fucking recruit, right? My thing is, you guys have been lied to. So you think you're doing the right thing. You've been dwelling in the Matrix probably just as long as I have with this stuff. And some people have, you know, military backgrounds and scientific backgrounds and news journalists and people that have been able to research a lot more than me. You guys got to be in the world, and that's why my father didn't choose you. It's just what it is. I know you don't like to hear that. That's why he chose the ones he chose, because it is the blood. And, you know, to prove miracles and stuff. Half of you people got your information from the other team. And then you run around using my father's book to prove God's real and the war between good and evil's real, but then you dismiss the book at the same time. It's just double-minded, quite frankly. And I realize now that's because of the evils. No one gets the book has already said what's going to happen. And no one ever talks about it because you just don't know it. You just know what these people told you. And they told you to fight against us, and my Lord said we got to argue and fight against you to prove the truth. Now, what I mean by that is the book says Satan, this thing, whatever, the bad guys convince majority of the world to betray the Most High in the last days. You get that, right? That's how it ends. Now, how do they do that? Doesn't really kind of say. But I've already told you guys. He's going to use the truth. They're just going to tell you the truth. And once they tell you the truth, you have a choice. You stay in the Matrix, or you go outside of the Matrix. And outside there's no, you didn't build anything, you didn't do nothing. So go back to your father's world and go face your father's wrath. With all the, you know, and a lot of yous are not with the father. So when you just go out there, because, you know, you're not going to want to go in there, because you're going to realize what it costs now. And my father said the wilderness is he's gonna pick yous off one by one. The ones that really don't believe and you keep it in your mind, but you're clever chameleons and know how to hide amongst the people. He said he's gonna have animals and usually getting sicknesses along the way and usually going to the wayside. See, many people don't understand. That would mean when the ones that really wake up and don't want to combat in the galactic war that's gonna happen, the Bible says, all the regulars, the pieces, the cowards, the people that are just not warriors. We're not. Somebody's got to be in if there's going to be a gladiator show, somebody's got to be in the audience, baby. Somebody's got to be eating popcorn, taking bets. Talking about that's my fight over there. Nobody got nothing on my fighter. I built them niggas up. Them wolves right there, they're about to have their way with them niggas. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to be doing this. It's called life, the circle. So, I think my father is going to hold his word true, and he's going to recruit a lot of men and women that are warriors and that want to, be X-Men and Dragon Ball Z. And he going to train them up, like it says. And him and his 24 million angels are going to come down, and they're going to have fun. And then the rest of his people that are like regular people, there's always warriors and there's everybody else. We're going to go flee to the big sea. We're going to watch you people have fun. And that's it. That's it. And I realized a lot of people are confused because they're using this alien thing, and the alien story in the Bible is like, it's mixed up so much that that's how it is. So you have a choice. You have to choose a side. But, I always tell people, man, you're your own leader at the end of the day of that choice. And this is why you need to learn certain things, because it says the elect, even the smartest, can be tricked. Angels, L, God's in that name, and then there's aliens, allies. Get it? This new shit is the trick. If you don't understand the basics of reality, see, everybody wants you to become fucking metaphysical and open your third eye and your chakras and I'm telling you, go back to the basics of your fucking humanity and understanding right and wrong so your heart can change. So if that Egyptian thing is right, where Anubis comes and takes you to the alligator dog and he says your heart's not as light as a feather, now eat him out of existence. Bye-bye to the infinite shadows. See, I'm trying to make sure a lot of yous don't go there. Which means, you get judged. And the show's not over yet. Get it? Hey! At least you don't get obliterated. You know what I mean? You still gotta get judged, though, for your crimes. My father said he's gonna start things over. Put things back in place. And, trying to make sure people get there.